Good morning, peeps. It is Vlogmas Day 4. It is 6:30 in the morning, and I'm already dressed for the day. I'm getting ready to leave for work now, brewing my coffee. As soon as that's done, I'm going to get a travel mug and get out of here. I've got an early day today, but I also will get off earlier tonight, hopefully. So, really don't know how much to say because I honestly don't know what all I'm getting into today other than work. I'm going to wing it and play it by ear. Maybe get into that movie before they take it out and it's already gone. So we'll see. That is my plan. If I get off early enough to make it to one of the earlier shows before the theater gets crowded, that's what I plan on doing. Anyway, I will catch you up as soon as something interesting happens. Talk to you shortly.
Well, peeps, welcome to a rolling ramble. Oh my gosh, guys, it is up to 64 degrees. It might be a hot one today. This weather is crazy. Yes, I am wearing long sleeves. The sun coming through the window makes it warm in the car, but when I get out, the dampness of the air and the lower temperatures makes it feel really chilly out there. Oh my goodness. It's because I already put in the time to take those 4 days off for my 3-day hike. Well, watch, it's going to be so cold, I'm going to be miserable. Nope, I'll just bundle up. That's what Under Armour's for. Anyway, I just wanted to get on here while I was on my way to work and say it does look like it's going to be a beautiful day. I'm sure the temperature is going to climb. I think it said when I looked at the forecast that it's supposed to get up to 74. And if that's the case, it's going to be a perfect day. It's going to be beautiful. So I think I've already looked at my time, and I've only got 4 hours that I can actually put in today that I won't end up in overtime. So I think that's all I'm going to do. Go in and get the basics done, do my 4 hours, and then take the rest of the day off. Well, not off. I mean, or be off, but it's not like I'm cutting the company short any. Yeah. So, alrighty. There was something that I wanted to say before I started the camera that just totally floated away when I started looking at how pretty it was out here. So I'm like, what was going to be the topic of this ramble? I can't remember. So it obviously wasn't that important. Oh well, here it is. I got a new selfie stick. I don't know if y'all have a Family Dollar, but if you do, they're on clearance right now for $3. So that's not bad at all. And I had broke mine and just never replaced it. And I was in there last night and I was like, okay, I am getting one of those for $3. So I thought I would just share the news. Alrighty, I'm going to go ahead and get off of here, and I will talk to you all later. Well, this is where I'm going on my little walk today. It is beautiful here. I just love it. This is the home of John Glenn. So this is where he was born and raised. So that's why it's called Friendship Trails. Of course, everything around this area is named after him. Alrighty, I'm gonna get on to it. Talk to you in a bit. Good afternoon, peeps. I just got off work, and there is a trail that's close to where I work. And since it's a beautiful day, I figured I'd go ahead and take advantage of it and do a little walk before I head home. My husband's working tonight, so it's okay. But I do remember what I wanted to talk to you guys about earlier this morning when I was on my way to work and I couldn't remember. It was my whiteboard. I have decided, since I'm vlogging different and not focusing so much on full days of eating and that kind of stuff, that I'm not going to weigh for for the month of August. So I weighed in on the 1st, and then I've been so busy for the last 2 days that I didn't get a weigh-in. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to skip it for the month of August and just see how much of a change there's going to be. So I just wanted to let you guys know that that was my plan and that was my intention. I love this little trail. It's just, I mean, it feels like you're out in the middle of the woods, but really we're just right in the heart of the little village that I live in. It's got a wooden platform because I'm going over a little marshy area right now. I wouldn't want to step off on either side though, I tell you. It would be quite icky. And the water, because of all the rain, is quite deep. Normally there's barely any here. But anyway, I'm going to get off here so that I can really make some time. Take advantage of what little bit of time I do have to walk. Boy, it's a little overgrown in places. They need to come out and take a little better care of the trail. Alrighty, y'all. I don't want it to get too long. I know by the time I put all the clips together, it ends up being quite a long vlog. I will talk to you here in a little bit. You have a great evening. Blessings. I just thought I would show you guys this little area. Now this trail wraps all the way around this little duck pond. It's so nice. Then it just, that pond goes all the way back into here. And it just wraps around. And then you can just do laps. And it goes up across the road down in another wooded area over on the other side. So by the time you're done doing the whole trail and then backtracking it to get back to your car, it ends up being a little over 2 miles. So just for a little walk in the day, that's not too bad, you know. As I said, look, they need to really get back in here and clean this up a little bit. There's some places where it's overgrown quite a bit. Little bench if you wanted to sit down, but by the time you got there, you'd be covered in ticks. Well, that's always fun though, going home to your husband and checking for ticks, huh? Okay, TMI. Behave myself. Let's look at this. Yeah, normally there's hardly any water up underneath this bridge. And look at all the cattails. Alrighty, but as you can tell, I'm on my way back to the car. So I am almost finishing for my little hike or little walk or whatever you want to call this. And I will talk to you guys once I get home for whatever comes up. Alrighty, talk to you in a bit. I don't know how those of you that vlog and hike get it so steady. Oh my goodness. I need to improve so much. Susan, yours are always awesome. What is your secret to the steady hand? Or it could be better quality camera. Well, peeps, I just finished up my hike, walk, whatever you want to call it for the day. Oh my goodness, it has definitely warmed up out there. I am hot and I'm miserable, but I have clothes at work. So I'm going to head back there and change into my tank. And then I'm going to go see if I can catch the movie. It's about 10 miles away and it starts in 22 minutes. So I think I can make it. Alrighty, y'all. I'm going to get off here and see you in a bit.
I came to the movies to see Momma Mia. I had to come to the movies by myself because my husband refuses to do it. He does not like the smell of popcorn. He says it actually makes him nauseous. And from what I understand, some people are actually allergic to the gas that comes from those popcorn machines. So that might be one of the reasons why he refuses to come. Vlogging in public sometimes gets a little embarrassing, but I promised to do it for y'all, so here I am. Alrighty, I'm going to go in and use the restroom before the movie gets started, and I will talk to you all when it's over. Blessings.
I have had a great day. I went to work. I got to go on a nice hike after work. Got to go see the movie I've been wanting to see. But I will have to say, for those of you who have not seen Momma Mia, the first one, I absolutely loved it. The second one, the music was not quite, it sort of lagged compared to what I remember the original songs. It was like it was a step slower. So it didn't seem as upbeat as what the original music was. And you were lost through half of it. Through half of it, I did not know what was going on. And I'm like, my goodness, I can't, it just was, yeah. So I was confused. But now that I know what the movie's about, I think I would like to see it again. I think I would like to watch the first, then the second one all together. Like have a girls' night sometime with a couple of my friends and just watch it all together and see what I think. But I remember absolutely loving the first Momma Mia. Like the music was awesome, the dancing was awesome. And this one was confusing, and like I said, the music just seemed not quite as, like the rhythm seemed off on it. I don't know, weird. Anyway, I am going to a local restaurant called Clark's, and I'm going to go get me a burger and hot wings. They make this spicy jalapeno burger that they cover in, it's 2 patties with pepper jack cheese, grilled jalapenos, covered in this homemade chipotle ranch. And it's very spicy and very good. So I'm having OMAD today. So I'm going to go ahead and get me that burger and wings and maybe a side salad. And that'll be it for me today. So that's what I'm going to enjoy. And then by the time I'm done eating, it'll probably be close to 9 o'clock at least. So I think I'll just go home at that point, take myself a nice hot bath and soak and relax and call it a day. But I still owe you guys a random fact. So, Nana Grace had talked about not having an indoor potty or plumbing and all that stuff when she was little. And it made me think about when I was little. When I was 4 years old, my parents bought property out in the country because we used to live in town. They bought property out in the country, and it took them a year to get us a house built. During that year, we lived in a camper. Well, of course, the camper out on this vacant property didn't have running water, but down over the ravine, we had this steep ravine off the back of our property. Down over that ravine was a natural spring. So my dad dug a really deep hole, and he put a like a cistern, like a tube down in there that was a good 5 foot in diameter. I mean, it was huge. And of course, it was 4 foot deep at least. He put this whole tube down in there. So the spring would fill that up. And we had to, me and my sister, had to go down when we were little, and we carried our own water back up. And we each had to get 2 gallons and fill it up in that. Once we got our water out of there, because it was crystal clear. So once we got all the water set off to the side, then we had to bathe in that. And I am telling you what, that was some cold, cold water. Oh my goodness. And then once it got too cold to be bathed in, winter coming on, I remember we had a wood stove and we had to boil enough water to take the old-fashioned tub baths. You put it in the middle. Yeah, so, I'm not that old to be living like that, but that's how we lived for a whole year when I was little. Transitioning from the city out into the country, and my parents built in their place just from paycheck to paycheck. It's great memories, but I know now as an adult, I probably would have been like, are you kidding me? But as a kid, I absolutely loved it. And I think maybe that's what started my love of the camping world and hiking and adventures, because that's what it felt. It felt like an adventure every day, going through the woods, going down there to collect the water, taking a bath in the spring. It just felt like an adventure. Alrighty guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this vlog here unless something spectacular happens, which I don't foresee that. So you guys have a great night, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Blessings.